Hi everybody, this is Jessie. This time I'm coming to you from Chico. Sadly, our homestead in Concal burnt down on Thursday morning in the campfire, and we barely had time to escape with our children and a couple of our house pets. We didn't even have enough warning to load up our animals, but we were able to open the gates and let them loose, and through the graciousness of many of our neighbors who were able to fight off the fire from their homes, many of them survived. So that is the good news. The bad news is our home is gone. Our beautiful farmhouse is gone. All of its contents, all of our equipment, everything we used, the canning equipment, the brush mowers, our quads, everything we used to maintain the property, all of it's gone. The housing for the animals is gone. But we're better off than most. We are lucky that we have a rental in Chico that we were renovating at the time. It's empty. It's sparsely furnished, but we're able to crash here in Chico. We spent some time in Gridley and Yuba City and Sacramento the last couple of days trying to get back up here to Chico because the roads were blocked. And people were so gracious and amazing, and it really restored a lot of my faith in humanity. From the people who were handing us $100 bills and people who were offering to buy our clothes, pay for food, to the homeless people on the streets who hugged us when they learned that we lost our homes too. It's just been an amazing experience. Difficult and scary, but reaffirming. And I just have to say thank you to every single one of you amazing people out there who are reaching out to help those of us who have lost what we have all worked so hard for. Every single one of these people in Concal and Yankee Hill and Paradise, Magalia, Pulga, and now Oroville being threatened, upper parts of Chico. All of us are so thankful for the community that's come together to help us. FEMA is not here yet. Red Cross is not here yet. It's churches and individuals that are reaching out and doing amazing things to help their neighbors. And it just realized I had that one. I still it is just overwhelming. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Well, we have this little house that we've been working on, and I guess we're going to be here for a while, so we're going to homestead where we are. We discovered a few of our animals have survived. We're going to get the donkeys and the goats over to friends' homes. We're going to get the birds here in the yard. We have a coop here. We lived here before we moved up to the woods. We're going to put in a winter garden, and we're going to homestead where we are. Fall's a great time for us to be taking prunings from our friends' fruit trees and rooting those cuttings and getting ready to plant them up on the property. And we're going to be working on live fence around the property using cactus and succulents. We're going to be rebuilding the house, and we're going to be looking for eco-friendly structures that are more fireproof. Brick or stone or cob. I like the idea of cob. My husband likes that idea too. And we're going to be rebuilding and renewing the land. And we're going to work with the fire issues rather than against them. And looking more towards what the native people here did from fire management, which is the permaculture thing to do, the eco-friendly thing to do. But folks, this is the disaster of all disasters. We literally drove out of our home surrounded by flames. Our driveway was on fire. I couldn't see the road. It was so black with smoke. There were cars lined up with people had abandoned. There were cars on fire. People were trying to put out. My husband got out and helped put out a fire on a guy's truck bed so we could all cross the one bridge that was the only bridge out of our property and many other people's property. Hundreds of homes have burnt down. And, you know, I'm seeing so many people responding to this. It's just, it's really phenomenal. And please, don't despair. If this is happening to you, or this has happened to you, or you're afraid that it's going to happen to you, the next few videos, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about what you can do. We're going to be talking about what you can do after. We're going to talk about how you can rebuild, and we're going to be showing you what we're going to do to rebuild, because we're not giving up on our live stream. We're not going to give up on our live stream. We're just not. This is what we've been working our whole lives towards, and it's not going to end here. Right? Everywhere we're going, everywhere in this whole world right now, we're experiencing changes in the environment. There's nowhere to go where it is completely safe. There are going to be natural disasters everywhere you move, everywhere you live. And I would love it if our planet was the way it was when I was a child. I want my planet back too. But it's not that way anymore. And you've got to be prepared. And even when you are prepared, sometimes it's not enough. And you've got to have other plans. You have to have back pocket plans. You have to. You have to have a hip pocket plan. And it's so hard to let go. I could feel it. I'm going to break down right now talking to you about it. All of our little birds and our little animals. I was afraid we lost every one of them, and I'm sure we lost a lot. But those little souls, we are responsible for their lives, and they are responsible for ours. It is a reciprocal relationship between them and us. We are responsible for each other. But what comes from the earth returns to the earth. And Mother Earth always rises. So stick with us. This is sad. This is terrible. It is haunting. I love you all, everybody out there who's suffering from this. Stand tall, support each other, hold together, take care of each other. We have one another. We have those of us who survived. We have our lives. Be thankful, be gracious, be loving. Bless you all.